Back again for another video. What's happening, people? Remember, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Today's video, Manchester United versus Sheffield United match preview. So, Man United top of the league after the victory over Fulham, and then the draw against Liverpool, plus the FA Cup victory over Liverpool with a 3-2 result. So United in very good form at the moment. This is a must-win game for United. Sheffield United are, I think they're the bottom of the league. In actual fact, they are actually bottom, yeah. And United have to take the game to them, which is why I think that you'll see a few changes from the FA Cup game, which I'll run through in a minute. And also as well, United are going to be under a lot of pressure to get the result, as Man City are actually playing today against West Brom. So you'd expect them to get the 3 points there with a comfortable victory. Obviously, I'll say, which will pile on the pressure for United. So match preview. My team that I would play against Sheffield United, and then I'll mix it up with the one which I think Solskjaer is going to play. So my team, I will play in goal David De Gea. De Gea has been on very good form recently. De Gea to me seems like he's back to his best. I think a good sign of a keeper is when sometimes they're not having much to do, and De Gea doesn't seem to be having much to do, which in fairness is credit to the defence. But when he has been called upon, he has generally made some very good saves. So it's good to see De Gea after a rocky couple of seasons. He's now back to his best. So yeah, David De Gea in goal. Right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Much improved performance at right back against Liverpool. I thought he was very solid against Liverpool in the FA Cup. Don't think no one really got past him. As we know with Wan-Bissaka, his final ball and his when he's in possession leaves a lot to be desired. But in terms of his defending, as I say, his defending has always been very good. Just needs to keep consistent and just get better with his final ball, really, and improve his dribbling when he's attacking the opposite fullback. So Wan-Bissaka right back. In centre back, a must. Eric Bailly needs to return purely because of Eric Bailly's pace. And you could put Twanzebe in there as well. But Eric Bailly, as I said before, is United's best defender. And when he comes into the team, you know it's a difference. So Eric Bailly has to play. And as I said, when he plays, his pace is key, which pushes the defence up. And obviously, they don't have to worry about the spacing behind, because on that right side, Wan-Bissaka is fairly quick, even though positional-wise needs to work on it. But the recovery pace of both him and Bailly is key. Alongside him, can be either Lindelof or Maguire. It's going to be Maguire. Maguire's recent form has been good. Still don't think he's a captain. Still don't think he should be playing every game. But as I said, Solskjaer has given him the captain's armband and obviously rates him very highly. So just for the time being, we have to just see how it pans out, really. As I said, as long as Eric Bailly is in the team, he makes the team perform better. As I say, he's the key defender, so he does need to be playing. So, but for this game, yeah, you'd probably say Maguire. He's going to play anyway. So, Bailly and Maguire centre backs. Left back, Mr. Consistent, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's been very, very good. I think if you look at Man United's best three players over the last month or so, Luke Shaw's definitely in there. He's been very, very good. One thing I like to see with Luke Shaw, I think he is capable of providing more assists. Defensive-wise, as I've mentioned before, he's very good defensive-wise. No one really gets past him. Just needs to going forward just needs to be slightly more better, and show a bit more urgency when he's going into the final third. Either looking for a shot or for a cutback. But he's at left back. It's good that Tellers is coming, as I said, to give him that push, and he's obviously proven that at this moment in time he should be number one fullback. Moving into midfield, as I said, I think United should be playing with a 4-3-3 with one defensive midfielder and then two attacking central midfielders. Not a number 10, in my opinion, because of the players that we currently have. And also, I do feel when he plays with two pivots in there, it does stifle, because he's going to play Bruno as a number 10. It does stifle Pogba. Even though Pogba can play that position, I'd like to see Pogba with more of an attacking license to try and get forward and get goals. So the one player in a defensive midfield, I would pick for this game, for the control, I would play Matic. You're at home to Sheffield United. Matic can just control the midfield. Fred's been very good. I would play Fred, but I think personally, because that formation of a 4-3-3 and you're at home to Sheffield United, I do think Matic's discipline will allow two attacking central midfielders to kind of play that role. So I'll play Matic for this game. And then the two central attacking midfielders, Pogba has to play. His recent form's been nothing short of fantastic. He seems to have got his confidence back, and he's been pivotal to United's resurgence to the top of the league. And long may it continue. So I'd play him from the left as an attacking central midfielder. Bruno comes in, obviously he was on the bench the last game. Obviously he scored the free kick against Liverpool in the FA Cup. Great free kick. His general game when he came on, still needs to, as I say, keep it simple, but did provide that moment of magic, which ultimately won the game. But I would bring him back in for this game purely because of the impact he made. But one thing I will touch on as well with Bruno Fernandes, I've noticed that the style of play that Bruno is, he sometimes is more suited to coming off the bench when the game's a bit tight, because he always has an impact when he comes off the bench, which I've noticed. He's done it against Leipzig in the Champions League. I believe he'd done it against West Ham as well in the league. And also he come off against Liverpool in the FA Cup. So I think at times he does need to come off the bench and provide a different kind of a spark if the game's not really going anywhere. But I'd say, yeah, he does come back into the team in my choosing. And then the front three, Mason Greenwood, I'd play on the right hand side. Greenwood got his goal in midweek. Looked very, 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 very bright in the game. As I said with Greenwood just needs to be more involved in the game. We all know about his finishing. Needs to be a bit more unselfish as well. A couple of times in the game against Liverpool, could have cut the ball back, but decided to try and go for the shot. Some people might say it's a bit of immaturity, but that's something he does need to work on. Left-hand side of the front three, I'm hearing Marcus Rashford might be out. If Rashford is fit, I'd play him from the left. Obviously, to be honest with you, besides the Liverpool game, he hasn't really been in that great form. But I think one thing with Rashford, he has been getting the goals this season. But his general play hasn't been that great. Last game against Liverpool, thought he played well against Liverpool, was a threat, got his goal in the end as well from a mistake. He did play that nice ball over to Greenwood, which it looked like that Milner actually misjudged the ball. But it probably was just obviously inch perfect pass for Greenwood's goal. So he's been in his last game was actually very good. So I'd play him on the left hand side, and then up front, I would restore Martial to the team. Back in the centre, I know Cavani has been playing quite well as of late, but both the games against Fulham and Liverpool, I don't particularly think he played that well. I just think that he had just a steady game. So I think that Martial does need to be restored back to the central central striker position to get his confidence back. And what better way to get it back against Sheffield United at home? The team that I think Ollie's going to pick, I think he's going to play De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka right back, left back. He's going to play Shaw. He's going to play Maguire. I do think he'll play Bailly because Bailly didn't play against Liverpool. So I think he'll play Bailly. I think he's going to play a midfield of Fred and Pogba with Bruno at number 10. And then I feel he's going to play, if Rashford's not fit, he's going to play the front three of Greenwood on the right, Martial from the left, and Edison Cavani up top. Okay, so that's my match preview. Hopefully United get the 3 points on Wednesday. I'm going to be back again on Thursday for my match reaction. And then Friday, looking forward to the weekend's game against Arsenal. I'm going to do my combined 11, Man United and Arsenal, which should be very, very interesting. Can't really. I have to be honest. Can't really see too many Arsenal players getting into the combined 11. As I said, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop any comments if you feel that it should be a different team to the one that I've put on there. Catch you guys later.